What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope you have a good weekend. Justin here to do another ECW show. Top 25 ECW Extreme Moments Part 2. Here we go. Check out Part 1, where I did 25 down to 20. So here we go with Part 2. Part 2, number 19. Francine gets total elimination from the Eliminators. Francine takes total elimination at House Party 96. It was a nasty looking bump she took. She took their finisher. If you don't know what total elimination is, it was like a leg sweep and a spin kick across the head, and then your legs get swept from under you. Francine took that at House Party 96. I believe she's still the manager of the Pit Bulls at the time. So big props. I always loved Francine. Big props to her for taking that bump. She also took another bump in ECW history that was pretty famous, where she went through a table. Number 19, Francine takes total elimination at House Party 96. Number 18, New Jack. The guy had some insane dives off of balconies, 20 feet up, maybe 25 feet up, some of them. So number 18 is New Jack's insane dive through his partner, through a table at Living Dangerously 99. New Jack did a dive off the balcony, through his partner Mustafa, through a table. I'm surprised New Jack, I don't know how he is health-wise. In 2018, I don't know how he feels. But I'm surprised that guy can still walk. I know he lost some sight in his eyes because Vic Grimes fell on top of his head and crushed his skull, basically, and he lost some of his eyesight. Anyways, that's a long story. I'm not going to get into how New Jack lost his eyesight. If you ever saw the documentary Forever Hardcore, they did a documentary about ECW. Jeremy Borash, Shane Douglas did it. Forever Hardcore documentary explains how New Jack lost his eyesight. And the guy probably did suffer a lot of concussions too in wrestling. So number 18, New Jack's insane dive at Living Dangerously 99. Number 17, Francine again makes this list of 25 most extreme ECW moments. Francine makes it again. Number 17, Francine gets super bombed. Super bombed by one of the Pit Bulls off the second rope. Super bombed through a table. I want to say it's sometime in 96 that happened. I know it happened when Francine turned heel on the Pit Bulls and attacked them and took her skirt off, and she had her underwear on the back. Her underwear said franchise. She turned on the Pit Bulls to join Shane Douglas. So I'm not sure what show it happened on, but I know it's 96. So I can't find the show. It might have happened, I don't know. Just all these shows I'm looking up ECW's history of their events in this catalog, trying to read what event it took place at. I think might have took place after Heat Wave 96, maybe in the summer. Anyways, number 17, Francine gets super power bombed through a table by the Pitbulls. Number 16, Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow. Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow had a great feud in 98. Number 16, Most Extreme 25 ECW Most Extreme Moments. Why is it 25? Because, as I said, 1993 is when ECW started 25 years ago. Number 16, Taz, Bam Bam Bigelow through the stage, through the rampway. ECW pay-per-views, a lot of them had rampways. And Taz and Bam Bam Bigelow went crashing through the rampway to the concrete. That was an insane, extreme moment I'll never forget. Happened at Heat Wave 98. Heat Wave 98, I believe, was in August. I think in August or late July. That's almost 20 years ago coming up on. That was insane. When Taz, Bam Bam Bigelow went through the ramp, that was insanity. The fans popped. They couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't see it live, but I eventually saw it. I would say, I don't know, sometime in my early 20s, I bought the Heat Wave 98 videotape. And then I got to see it. So number 16, Taz, Bam Bam Bigelow go through the stage at Heat Wave 98. Number 15. Number 15 is Tommy Dreamer, Primetime Brian Lee, and other crazy table spots. Basically, it was Tommy Dreamer getting chokeslammed off of balconies and off of stages, off of cages. Tommy Dreamer just getting his back destroyed. Getting chokeslammed by Primetime Brian Lee through tables, through many tables. I remember Tommy Dreamer got chokeslammed off like a balcony at the ECW arena called the Eagle's Nest. He got chokeslammed off of there. That's like 10, 15 feet up. And he went through like 3 tables. Just insanity. Tommy Dreamer, the heart and soul of ECW. That guy took so much punishment for the fans and for ECW. So number 15, Tommy Dreamer, Brian Lee, all those choke slams that Tommy Dreamer took through tables, and he probably took like over 20 choke slams through a lot of tables in 96. By the way, Brian Lee was a fake Undertaker, if you didn't know that. He played the fake Undertaker in 94. At SummerSlam, also, Brian Lee was in NWA TNA in 2002. And maybe part of 2003. So anyways, this ends part 2 of my top 25 ECW Extreme Moments. Part 3 will be the final part, where I will go down number 14, all the way down to number 1. And I may do that final part 3 of my ECW Extreme Moments. I'll probably do that show this weekend. But anyways, this weekend I believe, got to do a Ring of Honor Best in the World predictions, because that pay-per-view, I believe, is on next Friday night. The next Friday coming up is Best in the World. Also, future shows coming to my channel. Fantasy booking. A new fantasy booking of the NWO in the WWF. I'm going to fantasy book that in the future, probably sometime in July. I'll do that. Or maybe August, because I still got fantasy booking of WCW 2000. I still got a lot of other shows planned. Anyways, hope you enjoyed part 2 of my top 25 ECW Extreme Moments. In this part 2, Francine took up 2 of the spots. Did Francine. Bye from everybody.